Lovely. Right. So these are the events that are happening in London in September 2022. There's lots of different bits going on. Let's tell you about some Fast and Furious ones. So there's an exhibition that's happening between the 1st and the 30th of September, and it's called Totally Thames. So as you can imagine, it's all about the River Thames. It's an annual celebration that happens, and it's got a month of tours, river cruises, musical performances, all different sorts of things, art installations. You can even step into the historic Waterman's Hall, and you can also hear from the author, Ben Aronovich. Now, Ben Aronovich, which is really interesting, someone, I can't remember who it is, but someone that regularly comments, said about his books, because they're all based around London. So he does sort of mystery books, suspense books, and they're all based around London. Anyway, there's a chance to go and hear from him as well. You can have a go at sea kayaking as well, if you fancied having a go at that on the Thames. Although, it was with your brother, with Gino, that we went on there, and the water was going woo, 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 woo. And there were all these people in the kayaks, and they were literally up and down like that because it was extremely tidal then. So there's a whole program going on. So all you need to do is Google Totally Thames, and there's all sorts of stuff happening between now and the 30th of September. If you're a Marvel fan, Guardians of the Galaxy, there's the Secret Cinema's new Guardians of the Galaxy live immersive experience is happening. And you can choose between the immersive experience or watching the film and enjoying the immersive experience. So you've got a choice of what you actually do there, with locations and characters you'll recognise, which is recreated in a Secret Cinema style. And that is between the 4th of September and the end of October. Almost takes you up to Halloween. We'll start thinking about Halloween as well, actually.
Yeah.
No, you've got the Unlimited Festival, which is taking place at the South Bank Centre. The South Bank Centre is just one of my favourite little bits of London. There, just go that walk between Westminster Bridge and London Bridge. But anyway, the South Bank Centre, which is shining a light on disabled artists and companies with the Unlimited Festival. It's a 5-day programme between the 7th and the 11th of September. It's completely free. Love it.
Yes.
We like this stuff because we love finding all this stuff over London that's free.
Brilliant.
Because there are lots of places you can go and actually spend a fortune, but there are so many places you can go where they put on. Anyway, it's a 5-day dance program which covers dance, performance, comedy, music, and visual arts, including BSL performances and also street art projects designed for users of mobility wheels to take part in. So they've got all sorts of stuff all set up on the South Bank, and it's completely free. Love it. They've also got the Documentary Festival, which is happening, and that is happening in non-fiction cinema in London, which is organised in conjunction with the UCL, and it's taking place at various locations around the capital, and that's between the 7th and the 13th. So just Google Documentary Festival and you're in there. Another festival that's happening is all sorts of festivals.
Yeah, I love
all sorts of things. The Podcast Festival is now a good time to plug. Because, of course, if you like podcasts and you haven't picked up the London Visited podcast, you can say there's only 125 episodes on there with the history of London, so you might want to listen to that. But anyway, we're not featured. They haven't asked us. Actually, they should have asked us. It's a London podcast. Yeah. Anyway. So you can go down to King's Place. You can see mainstream and niche podcasts being filmed and recorded in front of a live audience. And that happens between the 8th and the 18th. And I did have a good look at this yesterday. And there were loads of different podcasts being done to cater for everyone's tastes, from comedy to musical ones to sports ones to current affairs, politics, all that sort of stuff. So that's good. Right, open house. Now, this sounds really interesting. If you can find somewhere that you fancy, it's what they're going to do is they're going to open up, they do this every year, they open up London's buildings and structures, which are normally off limits to the public. So they're going to fling the doors open and you can actually go in and have a look around. One of the favourites, apparently, is the St Pancras Clock Tower. So the big station at King's Cross, St Pancras, and St Pancras is where they filmed Harry Potter. And that's where the Ford Anglia took off from, in front of when they were going to get on the Hogwarts Express. I remember the films and that. That's happening. And also great views from the roof of 55 the Broadway, which is the old London Transport head office. And that's between the 8th and the 21st of September. And my final one for this bit, which is the 4th Plinth. So we had photos on not long ago, and we also had it as a competition prize. Where would you find a massive ice cream with a fly, a drone, and a cherry on the top? And of course, that's at Trafalgar Square, because that's the 4th Plinth. They're changing it this month. It is being changed. Yeah, so we're going to go down there as quick as possible, go film it, and we'll bring that to you as well. It's a new artwork which is Samson Columbo and Talopi will be there with Pride of Place, and sculpture depicting a preacher and a Pan-African John Kalimbi beside his white friend John Chorley, which is based on a photo from 1914. Completely free, of course, because it's at Trafalgar Square, and that is from the 14th of September. So I'm guessing the ice cream is being taken down and licked up as we speak.
That fly is real enjoying it.
Yeah,
It's taking ages to have another lick of it.
What do you think they do with a massive fly like that?
Yeah, I know.
And the cherry?
Yeah, put it in the middle of the street to scare everyone.
That's gonna be at some party somewhere, isn't it? Look what I found.
Yeah. I found a cherry. An ice cream. Right.
Love it.
So now we have the next phase of the Elizabeth line, which is announced for the 6th of November. The next phase of the Elizabeth line will be rolled out on Sunday, the 6th of November, meaning direct trains from Reading and Heathrow to Abbey Wood and from Shenfield to Paddington. The £19 billion east to west lane is running through Berkshire, central London and Essex. Finally opened in May 2022, but not entirely. At the moment, services are broken up so that passengers have to change at Liverpool Street or Paddington to continue their onward journeys. From the 6th of November, however, you'll be able to travel from Reading and Heathrow out to Abbey Wood without changing at Paddington, or from Shenfield to Paddington without changing at Liverpool Street, and it's extremely fast.
Yes.
The November phase of the line is the penultimate one. By May 2023, the service should be seamless, meaning you can travel from any situation on the line to any other station without using trains. The fact that the 6th of November is a Sunday is significant too. Until now, there's been no Sunday service on the Elizabeth line, but now it'll run 7 days a week. That's not the only good news. Train frequency between Paddington and Whitechapel will almost double, from the current 12 trains per hour up to 22 trains per hour in peak times. As well as for the much-awaited Bond Street station, that will open by the 6th of November, says TfL, although we've a hunch it'll be slightly earlier.
Yeah, that'd be really quick when that comes.
Yeah, I'm excited for all this because fast travel.
I know.
Very
It does.
handy.
It just zooms, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. Love that. Did I tell you I'm going to go to the London Transport Museum? They're opening it up one evening over at Covent Garden, and they're having a late night, and you've got to get a ticket to go in there. And it's a late night exhibition thing. It's all on the Elizabeth line, funnily enough, and they're going to do all sorts of things, including, because the Elizabeth line is purple on the London Underground map, including purple cocktails.
Some will be wanting them.
Just seemed like something I had to do, really. Right. So a big hello to Rhonda, who's joined us as well in the chat. So it's great to have her here. Right, Dewey, you're coming up in 8 days. Where are you heading when you get to London? It'd be great to know. Let us know in the chat. And Rhonda, I know you've been over here and you had your time over here. So tell us, what was your favourite part of London? What was the bit? What's the bit that you missed of London? Because Rhonda went all over the place, including to Downton Abbey and Oxford as well.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I've seen the picture. Absolutely loved it. So it'd be brilliant. So let us know there. Right, something else that's happening. It's over at St Katharine's Dock. Now, St Katharine's Dock is beautiful. Do you remember going over there with the bridges and all the boats and everything else moored up?
Yeah.
So what they've got is they've got 40 preserved vintage boats mooring up in central London only for one weekend. This is happening on the 9th to the 11th of September. So it's not this weekend, it's the weekend after. So if you get down there, it's right next to Tower Bridge, which also makes it really attractive because not only have you got all these boats and these really lovely boats that are sitting there in this marina, but you've also got Tower Bridge just behind it. And behind that, you've also got the Tower of London. It's all so close and everything so near. So anyway, there's all these boats. They're going to be there. Among the vessels on display include the Dunkirk little ships, which sailed across the Channel to rescue trapped Allied soldiers in 1940. Also the Gloriana. Now, this was the Queen's row barge, which featured prominently in her 2012 Diamond Jubilee celebration. So she was actually on the boat as it went down the Thames. That's the boat that she was on. There's some workboats, sailing motor yachts, all sorts of things. Also, you can have a chat with the owners about their boats, and also some of them will be open, so you can get on and have a look. which would be really good. Can you imagine everyone sort of traipsing through and all the rest of it? That would be quite interesting. So anyway, whether you go down, get on them, or just stay on dry land, there's also going to be entertainment, seating areas, food, drink stalls, all sorts of kids' activities, boat building workshops. I wonder if that's a full-scale one, because how are you going to get that home?
Yeah, I wonder.
Get that on the train. Not quite sure. And other nautical themed happenings across the 3 days. So once again, this is at St. Katharine's Dock, and that takes place between the 9th and the 11th of September. And if you want to see something about St. Katharine's Dock, we have got a video in our library. And if you're watching this on the replay, don't worry, we'll link it up there or somewhere like that for you, so you can see it. But St. Katharine's Dock is just a beautiful little place in London, marina around by Tower of London. Wonderful. Jaden.
Oh, hello, don't mind me.
Keeping social.
Yes, so now we have our music moments, our tours for in London. So firstly, we have Blackpink. They are going on their Born Pink World Tour, and it's on the 30th of November and the 1st of December at the O2. And their album Born Pink is out the 16th of September. Then we have Harry Styles. He's going on tour again. He went last year and the year before. But I couldn't go the year before, but the year before that.
Yes.
And he is doing Wembley on the 13th and 14th of June, 2023. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. So make sure to try and snatch them. And then Taylor Swift. Obviously, a few episodes ago, we said hopefully that she will be going on a stadium tour. Is confirmed a bit more now because one of the stadium members that works at the stadiums has said that she has booked a Pittsburgh show.
Ooh.
So hopefully maybe she'll do Wembley or the O2. And Midnight, her surprise album, is out October 21st. So I'm looking forward to that. I was happy to say that.
So have you been in touch with Taylor's people to find out about this Pittsburgh date?
Yeah.
Your grapevine must be absolutely incredible in the music business. God, I can see you being out there as a promoter, sorting out artists and all the rest of it. I can see that being as a natural. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I love it. I'd be like, I know Taylor Swift's album before everyone else
Absolutely. Oh, dear.
Probably have to sign a contract saying you wouldn't tell anyone before.
I can imagine when those tickets come out, I'm just going to be there.
Yeah, they're going to go.
Oh, right. Here we go. Rhonda actually says that Harry Styles tickets in Toronto were crazy expensive there. And your daughter missed out. Yeah,
I saw like a TikTok of it and I was mad.
God.
Like Adele tickets.
Yes.
For a Las Vegas show. They were like 1,000 something. Literally. Whew,
a lot of money.
I know.
A lot of money. Right. Okay. So London Visited, what are we doing during September? We've got all the normal bits happening. Our next London Lookabout is at the end of September. It's actually 4 weeks today, which is the 28th of September. That'll come around. It always does seem to come around really, really quick. And I think we're going to 8:30, but don't worry, we'll put the timings in when we set it all up. This month, videos-wise, we've got the Palace of Westminster coming up on Sunday. That's our next one, which actually is the House of Parliament. When we went inside there, so we filmed as much as we could, but there's a load of areas they don't let you film. They actually take your phone away. They almost frisk you for it and take your phone away, but everywhere we can film, we've got it. So that's pretty incredible. We're also, as we've said, we're going up to Harrods tomorrow, so we're going to go and film the Harrods Christmas department that they've opened already. That'll be up next Wednesday. What else have we got? We've got the village of Hampstead and so many other bits and pieces that are happening. Don't forget videos every Sunday, Wednesday and Friday here as well. The podcast, which we mentioned earlier, that continues every single Wednesday. Where are we at the moment? We're doing Lord's Cricket Ground at the moment. So we're covering the history of Lord's Cricket Ground. So if you're a big sports fan and you love cricket, wherever you are on this planet, you certainly want to listen to that because obviously that's the home of cricket, etc. So we're doing that, and there's more to come after. If you want to pick up on our podcast at all, you can pick it up on all podcast providers. We're across the board. So just put in London Visited, you've got that. Also, a massive thanks. So many people take part in our community tab every day.
I love it.
It's superb just to see some of the stuff. We put pictures on there. We have polls on there twice a week. We've got the competition every Sunday as well. So do carry on getting involved in that. And if you want a shout out, just drop us a message. You know where to find us on all the socials and all the rest of it. Excellent.
Hey.
JJ's.
Well, now we have some more things going on in London. September 2020. I was about to say 2022.
That's 2020.
Yeah, back there again. So first we have this really caught my eye: astronomy photography. The 14th Astronomy Photographer of the Year exhibition opens at the Royal Observatory. That was hard to say.
Yeah.
Greenwich this month. See aspiring scenes from this year's shortlist, capturing the Milky Way rising, galaxies colliding, stellar nurseries.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the luminous aurora borealis.
Do you know what that
I
is?
never understood how to say it.
Northern Lights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a fancier way of saying it.
Fancy way of saying it. We looked out for that, didn't we?
Yeah. And it's from the 17th of September. And then we have the Chelsea History Festival, the National Army Museum, the Royal Hospital Chelsea, and Chelsea Physic Garden team up again for this year's Chelsea History Festival, which covers local, national, and global history. There's a special concert celebrating 40 years of Michael Morpurgo's Warhorse, a walking tour focusing on the spires of Chelsea, and another about Chelsea in the Blitz, plus plenty more on the programme for all ages. It's from the 17th to the 25th of September. And then we have Van Cleef and Arpels, luxury jewellery brand Van Cleef and Arpels is the subject of a new design museum exhibition. 100 pieces from the collection are on display, alongside archive documents which offer an insight into the company's skilled use of precious materials. It's free.
They're the diamond ones. They're the diamond ones I was talking about earlier.
Oh.
Van Cleef's is well known in the diamond trade. Ooh. So can you imagine going down there? It's free.
Yeah, it's
another
free.
Exhibition.
And it's from the 23rd of September to the 20th of October.
That's on for quite a while, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite weeks. Good, yeah. And then we have Clean Power. I was going to say Solar Power, but I love them. If you're heading down... anything in my brain.
Music, yeah.
If you're heading down Oxford Street in the next couple of weeks, look up to see a new artwork. Artist Morag Mayus... I can't say it.
Don't worry about it.
I practiced it.
There's an artist, anyway, and she's created.
An artist has created 105 4-meter-long flags as part of a new Clean Power campaign. They run from Tottenham Court Road to Marble Arch and are made of recycled materials.
There'll be those big ones that hang up. So they'll put the wires across, like
That'd
a Christmas
have those,
and then they have all the things coming down.
Yeah.
So we'll see that tomorrow.
And it's free. And do you mean October? It says it's until
it's free
September.
Until October. I think it's the end of the end of September.
Until the end of September.
When the Christmas lights go up.
Yeah.
Take them down.
I'll kick them down, yeah.
I'll work with the local council while they're up there. Take that one down and then put those up.
And then we have Greenwich and Docklands International Festival. Free outdoor performing arts festival. Greenwich and Docklands International Festival with 2 weeks of theatre, art, dance and circus in indoor and outdoor locations. Highlights include a rainbow slide of foam. Ooh.
Yes, I thought you might like that.
Taking over Greenwich Peninsula. And it's from the 26th of August, so you can go out, to the 11th of September 2022.
You know what the Greenwich Peninsula is? That's the posh name for the O2. It's over there.
All these posh names.
Yeah, I know. It's over there.
It's the O2, thank you.
So a big foam thing. Fancy that one then, do you?
Yeah.
I thought you might. Big foam slide. Nice.
Yeah, jump in.
Lovely. Right, this is really weird because you normally do this bit. But if you fancy getting closer to London Visited, why not join us as a member? So there's two ways of doing it. On YouTube, you'll see there's a red join button, which is by the side of our details underneath all of our videos. Or alternatively, you can go to patreon.com/London Visited and you can join us as a member there. We've got different tiers. You can join us. The first one is a £1 tier per month. It gets our thanks, unseen footage that can't be posted to YouTube. Quite often that stuff with music in the background because YouTube doesn't like us playing. That's why you don't get it.
No.
So you get a ding on that one and a shout out on the next London Lookabout as well. There's a £2 a month, which is Amethyst. You get episode suggestions, London postcards and a personal thank you. Then you get Ruby, which is all of the ones combined. So everything we've talked about is then combined into the next one. That's why you're so much better at this, Jay.
Actually.
That's £3 per month.
Sorry, I've given you this job this time.
You get photo booth access to London. You get London visited wristband as well, and also a weekly update, and also advanced preview of the upcoming video from the Sunday. So what happens is ping out this every Monday, and you get to see the Sunday's video coming up. You've got Emerald, which is £6 a month, and you get an exclusive podcast and video every month. You also get London Souvenir on an annual basis, and also your name in video credits as well. So they'll come up. And then you've got Diamond, which is £10 per month. With that, you get official London visited merch annually, email access, and also a short but sweet dedicated #short. So
why did I name it there? Now you have to keep saying short.
Yeah, but it's really good. So you get your name on one of those, so you can actually say it's yours. So
it's my short.
It's
got 10,000 views. It's mine.
So there you go. If you get Diamond, you get all of that.
So I keep going on to him about my video and my thumbnail. So it's mine. It's got 24,000 views.
Yeah, I know. Just because it's the most popular video on there. Well done.
I know. Along with the O2. The O2's got
O2, yeah. It's got a lot.
Now we have Battersea Power Station's Great Glass Elevator. I feel like I'm in Charlie.
Do you know what? I thought that when you said that. Yeah.
Now available for pre-booking. There's been talk for some time about a great grass
elevator.
Oh, that'll be all.
I don't think it's going to stand up for long.
Elevator that shoots up the inside of one of the iconic Battersea Power Station chimneys. Is it going to fly out of it like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Yeah. To a 360-degree viewing platform at the top. Now, lift 109, so called because it's 109 meters tall, is here. Well, just about. A website has appeared inviting eager beavers to pre-register for tickets. Other details are stretchy. We've told the attraction opens sometime in the autumn, and there are as yet no prices available. But what? The building's rich history, not to mention a thrilling new vantage point over the Thames. We expect Lift 109 to join the ranks among London's other great towering attractions, which include the London Eye and up at the O2. Or is it called the Greenwich Peninsula?
Greenwich Peninsula, yeah. Do you know what? I really fancy that as soon as that opens.
Yeah, I really want
it,
actually. That's so
because that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible views across London, across that part of London. Because you tend to go more towards Westminster and the other side. But
shoot out the lift.
You haven't been to Battersea yet, have you?
No, and I've wanted to.
And you can see at the moment they've been constructing the glass around the top of one of the chimneys now for quite some time. But the view's going across there. And Rhonda will remember this from her visit because Rhonda was backwards and forwards on the Uber boats going from Putney into London. And it goes right past Battersea. So the views across the river and all the rest of it will be absolutely
I think they'll be really interesting.
Yeah. And I wonder if they'd be open at night, because also you get to see the Albert and the Chelsea bridges.
And
because they're all lit up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
well, we hope you enjoyed this video. For the people in the chat on this live stream, stay with us. But we hope you enjoyed this video for September 2022 of what's on in London, our London Lookabout, and we will see you soon. Bye!